Just look at that. That is absolutely superb. That is chicken and leek risotto made. What a fantastic dish. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're going to do a slightly posh-nosh dinner. It's very easy to come together, and you can make it a slimming dish if you so wish by not using butter. I'm going to cook with butter, but I'll put a little bit of olive oil in as well. We are making chicken and leek risotto. A fantastic dish. I've got some Arborio rice. We've used the Arborio before on the channel, and I've got quite a lot of it, so we're going to keep using it until it disappears. I've got a couple of chicken breasts which I've cubed up, some leeks, some garlic, some butter, some olive oil, salt, pepper. I'm going to chuck in a little bit of white wine just to deglaze the pan, and I've got some chicken stock, and basically that's it. Throw in a little bit of lemon juice and some parsley, and you have a fantastic chicken and leek risotto. So let's crack on and do it. I got a pan. We got a pan on, and I'm going to put that there because I want to be able to do the leeks. Now we are going to start the chicken off whilst we cut the leeks. Okay, in our pan a little bit of butter, and I am chucking in some olive oil. Now I don't usually cook with olive oil on a dish like this, but just to show that you can cook it all with olive oil, we will. So let's have a pan on, get it up there, and we're going to go in there with our chicken. Okay, you can warm it all up if you wish, that's up to you. A little bit of seasoning and a little bit of salt. I don't want too much actually, because the chicken stock actually carries a little bit of salt. And for this I'm using white pepper. The black pepper staying on the rack. So let's just get that in there, start that off. Smother it up. That's easy enough. On with the leeks and the garlic whilst that's sizzling away in there. Got a couple of cloves of garlics here. You know, you don't have to use garlic if you don't want. That's up to you. So we're just going to give that a bit of a mashing. And again, I don't tend to mince everything so finely, you know. I don't see any point in it when you're cooking it for such a length of time. You know, it's still going to put that flavour in there, and you ain't going to have chunks of garlic when you're eating. It's just going to dissolve in. So that's our garlic. Now, I've got some leeks. I've already washed and cleaned them. And then all we're going to do, now you could actually come down the middle of the leek to open it up if you want small slices of leek, and then just slice through nice and steady, and then you're going to get nice and small pieces of leek in your dish. Now we're going to shove it all to one side there because we're going to chuck it all in together. Just better give this a little turn over. Now we're not cooking this very high at the moment, as you can see. So again, we're just going to come down that leek with our knife, and this one. And we're just going to slice it up. Now, you can slice it as thick as you want. If you wanted 1-inch cubes, slice away. And that's our veggies done. Quite strong actually. I can feel it on my eyes. Now, one of the good things about this recipe, it's a one-pan jobby. It's simple. Cook that off, take that out, chuck that in, put your rice in. All in this pan. So easy. Okay, that's good enough. We don't need to cook so much. So we're just taking that out of there into a bowl. A little bit more butter. Completely optional. You know, if you want to use oil, just use the olive oil. So we are going in there with our garlic and our leeks. Now I'm not going to try and cook garlic off first then leeks. It's not worth the hassle. Just get it all in and start stir frying that. A little whiz round in that buttery mixture. Fantastic. So that's going to absorb all that in there. That'll be lovely. Now we want a little pinch of salt in here, not too much. Just bring out that little bit of a fluid from there, and a little touch of white pepper. Now you can use black pepper, as much salt as you want. It's always seasoning to taste. Now this is one of those very good healthy meals, and if you omit the butter, you've got a very healthy meal. That's cooking nicely in there. Our arborio rice. A nice little stir through. A little 1 or 2 minutes on there, cooking it in there. And that's just going to sort of like, if you had a microscope, I mean my eyes are no good anymore. But if you had a microscope, you would look at the arborio rice and you would see it would be slightly translucent around the edges after 2 minutes. That's what we're after, but give it 2 minutes, stir fry it. Okay, and then what we've got some chicken stock. And we're going to go in with a ladle at a time. And let that arborio rice absorb it. Because what happens is the arborio rice releases the starches into there and you have a creamy arborio rice, perfectly cooked. So what you have to do is just cook it nice and slowly. Look, you can see the starches are coming out, and then it'll absorb that fluid, add another bit, absorb, add another bit, absorb. To actually cook this process properly, it's going to take somewhere between 15 and 18 minutes, depending on how quick you cook. So it's an easy recipe, but it's a no rush recipe. So it's just a case of building it up. Add a ladle, cook it down, stir it through, add another ladle, cook it down, stir it through. Now keep going until you use up all your stock, and then we can add the chicken. So when you get down to the last ladle of your stock, in with your chicken and let the chicken warm up in there, in those juices with that remaining stock, and just cook it off like you have been doing already. But that's going to help warm up the chicken, and it's all going to come together nice and easily. Now we want a little bit of lemon zest in here. Now that is completely optional, and so is a squirt of lemon. Now some people actually ruin a risotto by putting too much lemon in. So you have to be careful. Right, what we are going to do is just take a little bit of lemon zest off the top of here. Now I've shown you how to use a zester before. You zest over the top and not the other way up. And then you can see exactly what you're taking off. Now we've hardly taken anything off there, but we've got some good zest there, look. That's in. Perfect. Give that a little stir around. So that's got our lemon flavour in there already. So you don't need to go bananas and put the juice of a whole lemon in there, you know. Lemon. I've just taken the top off the lemon there, look. And we're going to give that a little squirt in. And that is all. We're only putting a little bit of citrus in there to freshen it up. No more. It does not need the juice of a whole lemon. And you can see that is the lemon, and we've only taken that top off and used that zest. That gets a stir through. I can smell that lovely lemon zest in there. That citrus. That's going to freshen that up without spoiling it. Now this is the time of seasoning. You can give this a taste test. It requires absolutely no more seasoning at all. That is delicious. So we need to be chopping some parsley. I'll put some parsley in there. And we want to be adding some parmesan. So let's just pull these leaves off here. Let's come on here with our parsley. Give it a scrunch up. In there with some parsley. Let's have that stirred in. Fantastic. And we want to be grating in some parmesan. So we'll grate this and stir it in, and then we'll just put a little bit on the top when we serve up. So that looks about enough. Let's have that in there. That really smells amazing. That is it basically. That's our job done. Now you can take it as much as you want, but that is enough fluid in that pan to give you a nice spoonful of moisture with your rice, your chicken, your leeks, your parsley, your parmesan. Oh, and that little tiny lemon zest and juice, just for that citrus underlying taste in there. This is not overpowering in any way. Flame off, job done, let's serve it up. Just look at that. That is absolutely superb. That is chicken and leek risotto made. What a fantastic dish. Oh, come on. Oh, we got that chicken in there. Oh, that is delicious. Oh, so soft. Lovely buttery flavour. Look at that arborio rice. That is absolutely perfectly cooked. It's got a little bit of texture on there. Oh. Wow. You got the leeks through there. The parmesan really comes through there. That is one heck of a dish. Got a nice citrus kick to it. That is delicious. That really is a sensational dish. Wow. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. We'll catch you in the next video.